好，各位朋友，大家好，大家晚安，欢迎大家今天参加我们2022年的 European Study Talk 留学欧洲说明会。那这个活动是由我们欧洲在台官方单位联合举办，我们将从今年的9月一直要进行到明年的2月份。整个系列活动将邀请到超过50多所的欧洲知名的校院来进行留学欧洲线上说明会。那国家有德国、英国、法国、比利时、荷兰、瑞士、瑞典以及意大利等专业的顶尖欧洲大学将接力的为台湾学生你的留学计划来指点迷津。学校除了有商管学院、资讯学院，更有著名的理工、综合大学以及设计、观光、医学科系等知名的校院有加入。他们将提供你最新的教育制度、课程资讯、申请流程、奖学金，以及还有毕业后在当地的工作以及创业等最新的资讯。你一定可以收集到你所需要的资讯，而且听到学校以及还有一些学长姐的经验分享。那这些都要来帮助你准备你的申请。那今晚留学欧洲部署未来，我们提供给你的是培养通才型的工程师，以及实作当中来学习商业技能，留学的法国学校。那今天晚上待会从7点钟开始的，会有我们法国南特中央理工学院 Central Nantes，以及还有我们7点50分的法国北方高等商学院。那这2所都是培养高等通才型工程师知名的理工学院，以及运用这个专业知识和优势，在欧洲学院、商学院中也都有非常著名的排名。那他们也都具有国际性且跟业界有直接的连接的学校。英文的授课以及还有学校里面大量的这些国际学生，让您很容易可以认识到从世界各地来的专业学生，跟还有交到你一生的友谊，就是要来强化你的专业跟人脉。那待会学校也会为我们解说我们国际学生的留学以及职涯之路。法国知名的这个南特中央理工学院呢，是一所这个综合理工学院。那他们位于在法国西部罗亚尔河流域大城这个南特的地方。那根据这个法国的一个学生报来报道说，南特中央理工学院在法国排名前4名。在资讯工程跟工程技术方面拥有这个非常骄傲的这个成就。同时学校的国际化提供国际化的政策，提供了国际学生众多的这个英语课程，学生的课程。校内学生当中呢，国际学生比例大概在42%左右，并且跟世界各地的这个将近有55国176所大专校院签署了有这个交换协定。同时呢，遍及44国的这个校友网络，更为其这个产业结合强而有力的特色跟强大的竞争优势。那我们待会就来听听法国南特中央理工学院可以怎么样来帮你部署你自己的未来，来有如何帮你准备这个强化你的专业跟人脉。待会在这个讲座进行当中呢，请大家务必将你的问题打在我们这个 Q&A 的栏位当中，我们会请校代待会在 Q&A 的时段里面来为我们进行回答。那紧接着7点50分是由我们法国北方高等商学院待会校代也会给我们很详细的课程介绍、申请以及程序的要求这些等等的资讯，学校生活以及还有费用等等的资讯，都请大家务必一定要留到最后听到最后。Okay, I guess now let's welcome Marie Perry and also Anne Lord from 法国南特中央理工学院. I think time is just right. Over to you both, and you can go ahead, start. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this introduction.
So, 大家好，我叫 Marie-Pierre. Sorry, that's the only thing I can say in Chinese. So, hello everyone, I'm Marie, I'm from the International Office, and I'm here today with Anne-Laure. We are both here to present you our program taught in English in Central Nantes. So, just few information on Nantes. Nantes is located 2 hours away from Paris by train. You will see it on the map on the left. It's easily accessible by airport, train, bus, tramway. you will see we are located on the west coast of France, close to the Atlantic Ocean. And Nantes is the 6th largest city in France for students. Like we have more than 60,000 students in Nantes. It was elected European Capital of Innovation in 2019. It's a very green city, as you can see on the picture below. There is the Loire River and the Erdre River that I will show you later in another picture as well. And Nantes is historically a strong industrial pool. That's few pictures on Nantes. If you like football, we have a strong football team in Nantes, so you will be easily accessible to watch some football match. We have a castle like the Loire Valley Castle that you might already know. It was elected European Green Capital in 2013 and also the 3rd best city for students in 2020. That's on the top picture of our campus. As you can see, it's a very green campus, and you can see at the back that there is a river. The river is like 3-minute walk from campus. So our students usually like to have a run around or just to walk and sometimes study when the weather is nice and close to the river. On campus, we are strong on the research. We are at the cutting edge of the research. We have 11 strategic research areas. I'm not going to name all of them, but to give you a few of them: ocean engineering, robotic, urban environment, energy and engines, for example. We have 13 experimental research platforms on campus, 5 research institutes, more than 550 researchers and teaching staff, 210 PhD students. Those numbers are mostly to show you how strong we are for research on campus. Here, that's only a few pictures on the facilities that all our students can access. For example, on the top left, the Tier 2 supercomputer. On the bottom one, you have the wind tunnels. We are also working on an offshore site where we have an offshore wind turbine that's been developed on campus. Some engine test bench, electrical engine test bench as well. So depending on the program you want to study with us, you will have access to those platforms for the practical work. We have 2,400 students, 650 graduates per year. 40% of our students are international. So if you decide to join us to study with us, you won't be left alone. So don't worry about that. More than 87 nationalities on campus from everywhere in the world. Our female students are not well represented, but that's because we are an engineering institute. Some information, brief information on our program, and then I give the mic to Anne-Laure. You will see on this slide that we are an engineering institute, meaning that for French students, first they have the A level, the high school diploma, then they have to do 2 years preparatory class, then they have kind of a competition for all students in France to join one of the engineering institute, us or other institute as well, for 3 years program. But this preparatory class is not really accessible for international students. That's why we have other program. We now have a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, another one combined with Audencia, a Bachelor of Big Data and Management. 1 year preparatory class for students who wants to be stronger in their knowledge to join one of our master program. So master program, of course, fast track diplôme d'ingénieur for the international students who want to get the diplôme d'ingénieur as our French students. But we'll go deeper in each of them. So Anne-Laure, I give you the mic.
Thank you, Mary. So first of all, as Mary said, we offer two bachelor's programs. The first one is Bachelor of Science in Engineering. So just to let you know, it's a new program at Central Nantes. It's the duration of this program is 3 years, and the 3 years are fully taught in English. It's open to any international students from all over the globe. So please, you are free to apply. You must prove that you have a good English level to apply with a test score, and the applications are already open for you. So for the 2 first years of this program, there are like core courses, fundamental courses of engineering. And during the 3rd year, you can choose a specialization within 4 tracks: mechanical engineering, fluids and energy, civil engineering, signal, control, and robotics. And during these courses, you have the placements to do in industry. If you succeed in the bachelor program, then you can go to work in a company to find a job, or you have great chances to be accepted then in a master's program of Central Nantes that Mary will present you later. So still here in the green part, you see I introduced you with the Bachelor of Science in Engineering, which is a full bachelor of Central Nantes. We can also propose you the BBA, which is it's another bachelor program. So the BBA is a bachelor in 4 years that we can propose you in collaboration with our management school, Audencia, which is partner of Central Nantes. We are 2 different institutions, but very well ranked. So together we designed a program, a bachelor program, so that you can mix management and engineering courses to reply to the needs of the company. So here is a bachelor program fully taught in English, also with placements and also international experience, that because you will have to move in China and Morocco during this bachelor program of 4 years. Also here the applications are opened, and you need to show a good level of English, as all the courses are taught in English. Still here, so this bachelor program, mainly the Bachelor of Science in Engineering, can lead you to apply to one of the master's programs that you can show here in red. If for any reason you have difficulty or not the requirements to be admitted in the master's program, we can propose you to prepare the master's program application by following a 1-year foundation program. It's like if you prepare the application, the admission during 1 year to match the requirements to be admitted in the master's program of Central Nantes. So it's a 1-year program fully taught in English with 2 tracks: signal, control, and robotics, and mechanics and environment. So it's a way to help you to prepare your application to the master's program and to improve your study skill and English skills mainly. So these bachelor programs and foundation master's programs are part of the undergraduate programs, and Marie-Pierre will present you the graduate programs with the master's programs.
So on campus, we have 15 master taught in English. We have 6 track, let's say, with 15 specialism inside. The first 3 stream, control and robotic. Second one, mechanical engineering and marine technology. I'm not gonna go deep into each subject, but you see the idea. The other track we have will be civil engineering, industrial engineering, city and urban environment. All those programs are fully taught in English. They last for 2 years. You have 3 semester classes, 1 semester internship or master thesis. You can do it either in company or in a research lab, depending what you want to do afterwards. Something important to note is that all our graduate program, either the master I'm talking right now or the engineering fast track program, they can all lead to PhD studies if you want to pursue after your master degree. Right now is the best time to apply. The application platform open end of October and lasts until end of April. Next intake will start in September. We do 3 rounds of application. First round closes in December 14. So if you have already all the documents, you can apply right now. If your application is not ready, don't worry. The second round closes end of February, sorry. Tuition fees for the program, 9,000 euro for the first year of master, 6,000 euro for the second year of master. We have the elite scholarship available, which is a reduction from the tuition fees. If you apply before end of February, so second round of application, you are eligible to receive this reduction. Basic requirements, you need to have a bachelor in engineering, science, technology, be fluent in English, we require an English certificate, and a good level in mathematics. Something you need to keep in mind is in Central Nantes, our level in mathematics for all the program is very high. So we prefer to tell you the truth. Other master programs that you might know about are the Erasmus Mundus Master's Program. You will love those one because Erasmus Mundus program means full funded scholarship. On campus, we have 5 of them. The first 3 on the left, we are the coordinator of the program. The 2 other on the right, we are part of the program. First one is the last one, let's say, a DREAM program, a European Master in Dynamics of Renewable-Based Power System. We are currently recruiting the second intake of the program. EPICO, Electric Vehicle Propulsion and Control on e-mobility. We are now recruiting the 4th intake of the program. GEMARO, this program, Japan Europe Master on Advanced Robotics, is a program where you do first year in Europe, second year in Japan, in Keio University. This program, we are also on the 4th intake. The 2 other programs on the right, EMShip Plus and REM Plus, are linked to Marine Technology program. First one on naval architecture, ocean engineering. The second one, REM Plus, on renewable energy in the marine environment. Right now is a good time to apply to the 4th program. So all of them are 2-year-long program, like the general local master program. You have 3 semester classes, 1 semester internship or master thesis. Depending on the mobility you do, either you can get a double or triple degree if you study in 3 universities during this program. Everything is taught in English. All those programs have been created with the consortium, so 3 or 4 universities together, along with industrial partners. They're really part of the program as well, and they either give you some conference, or for some of the programs, there are some winter school that you can join as well, and they are kind of part of the curriculum. This Erasmus Mundus has the label of excellence because they are supported by Europe. We are able to offer for the best students full funded scholarship, meaning your tuition fees will be covered as well as you will receive monthly allowance for your daily expenses. And so each program, has its own application platform and specific calendar. Right now, all of them are open. All of them you can apply until January. Some of them close mid-January, some of them end of January. So I recommend you to check one by one on the website or to contact us so we give you the right information. Tuition fees, there is a difference if you are European and non-European. So for you as non-European students, it's between 15,000 and 18,000 depending on the program. And as I explained you, the full funded scholarship, they cover the tuition fees, so either the 15,000 or the 18,000, and give you some travel installation costs or monthly allowance. So for the DREAM program, the last one, for example, that covers your tuition fees and give you 1,400 euros per month to cover your travel, installation, food, every expenses you might have. So you can strongly focus on your studies and don't pay attention to money, you have everything.
In the same idea of double degree master's program, because for the master's programs that Mary show you with the Erasmus Mundus Label of Excellence, you can obtain a double degree. If you are interested in data science and AR for competitive manufacturing, or if you are interested in platforms for digitalized value networks program, you can also apply for the EIT Master's Program. So it's also a joint master program, European Master Program, in which you move for the first year to the second year in two different European institutions. Central Nantes is part of the host institution, and you can obtain a double degree in these two areas. So if you are interested in a European joint master program, it can be possible also with the Central Nantes. So all our partners are in the website, but we can go deeper in these possibilities if you want. So the applications are already open. The tuition fees you can see here on the slide. And all the courses are also taught in English. So you have to submit an English test score during the application. So if you see this slide, as we present you the master's program, and we can also offer you a English taught program in engineering linked to the Formation Ingénieur. It's a parallel program that I will present you now. It's called the Fast Track Engineering Program. So in France, we have the Diplôme d'ingénieur. So it's a 3-year program taught in French, and it's very selective, and the French students to be admitted in this program must follow 2-year preparatory classes. At the end, they obtain diplôme d'ingénieur. There is one way for you as free mover students, international students, to apply to this engineering program and to do it in 2 years. It's like an accelerated engineering program. The first year is taught in English, and the second year is taught in French. During the second year, you are invited to join one of our 22 specializations. The difference between fast-track engineering program and the master's program is that the engineering program is like a multidisciplinary program that can allow you to join companies or labs in various engineering fields, whereas the master's programs are specialized programs. In options, from the beginning, you choose the options you would like to follow. So I invite you to check the website if you want to apply. It's open from now. The next intake is on September 2023, and the tuition fees are 12,000 euros per year. So once again, to apply, you have to be fluent in English, but you have also to remember that you need to follow the second year courses fully in French. The level of mathematics, as Marie-Pierre told us, is really important to be admitted. So here is the list of the main specializations you may follow during the second year of the fast-track engineering program. During all these specializations, you must do a placement in a company or in a lab to obtain the degree.
So in Central Nantes, we are working hand in hand with industry. So as you saw in all the program, a placement or internship or master thesis is compulsory. So that's only some of the companies we are working with, or where we have some sort of former students working as well, or developing project with, but that's not limited to this, of course. The idea is on campus, we have a career center. They organize for students workshop where we train you on how to create your CV and motivation letter the French way, if you want to look for an internship in France. And they also organize some, let's say, fake interview, give you the best tips on how to be ready, prepare you for your interview, for your internship. This career center organize also some jobs fair, and we are part of the Forum Atlantic. It's like a big student fair organized in the area with all the industrial partners, such as Airbus, which is located very close to us, who is joining to recruit some internship students or also permanent worker with them. In Central Nantes, we also have a strong alumni network where all the students can be part of this network and use the knowledge of the former students that join Central Nantes. International outreach. We are a strong international campus. As I told you earlier, 40% of our students are international and come from everywhere in the world. We have 196 partner universities in 51 countries. One of them is Taiwan, of course. We have a partnership with Enkest University that's been signed this year, if I remember well. We also have 93 double degree agreements in engineering program, master or PhD. So you can say that you won't be the only international students, as well as we have lots of communication and interaction with the partner universities. From the international office, we are here to help you to prepare for your arrival. You will receive support from us, the staff from the international office, as well as from students. Every year, we recruit few students over the summer that can help the newcoming students to adapt, to prepare their arrival, and not to be left alone for the first few days. These students usually pick up the new students at the airport or train station, so they can help them and show them the way to reach their accommodation. In the international office, we will also offer you an accommodation close to campus in a student's accommodation. That's the best deal in town. And we also help you a lot with the administrative procedure. You will see France has lots of administrative procedure, but useful one. Free health insurance in France. Our colleague helps you for visa renewal, accommodation insurance, accommodation reimbursements, all the little things. You won't be left alone. And we also organize Welcome Week. Next week, we have the Christmas event for the international students. In October, we had the Welcome event with a food truck that do some crepe. If you don't know it, that's the kind of French pancake, let's say. And on campus, we are also, on the next slide, please. Yes, lots of sports facilities. We have an artificial pitch, a squash court, dojo, gym. You can, as a student from Central Nantes, in any program that you will enroll, you can join the clubs and association, because of course you are here to study, but we know that to study better, students need to have extra activities. So regarding what you prefer, let's say chess, theater, basketball, martial arts, there is a club for basically everything on campus. As you can see, we are a strong international team. Okay, mostly women, but really here to help you. So anytime when you're on campus, if you have any question regarding even student life, something, the office is already always open. So we are all here to help the student. Of course, we all speak English. We also have a colleague that speaks Chinese. She's from China. So you won't be left alone in Central Nantes. So here you have our contact detail. Emily is in charge of the bachelor program, foundation master, and the fast track program. You have the email address related. I'm in charge with another colleague on the master's program, and Anor is our boss in the office. You can scan this QR code that will directly link you to a webpage where on our website, where you have the next webinar we organize, because we organize right now webinars for master's program. So if you want to go deep into a specific master's subject, you will be able to access it. And if you have any question related to the program, the presentation, feel free to add them here or contact us directly on our email address. So if you have some questions, feel free to add them. Either it's in English or Chinese, so Diane will translate for us.
Yes, thanks for your very detailed information. 好，我们现在欢迎大家把你想要问的问题，或者是你对于他们哪一个课程，不管是入学门槛或者是课程的内容，如果有想要再多问一点的话，或者是针对你自己个人的情况来请教学校校代的话，欢迎你赶紧在我们 Q&A 的这个栏位当中来打上你的问题。好，那在就是当然也可以保持跟学校的校代来保持联络，或者是来详细阅读他们学校的这个学校简介都可以。好，那在大家这个继续打问题的当中，开始我先来请教几个问题。I guess when that's way for audiences to type their question, but I have some question would like to ask. For the can you give us some idea about maybe the living costs on the campus or around the area?
Sure. We recommend the students to have approximately 650 euros, 650 per month. That's to cover the accommodation, food, travel, insurance for accommodation, and also a bit of going out and visiting, of course. And that's approximately what the embassy requires for the visa. So that's approximately the same amount. That's enough to live in Nantes.
Yeah, sounds pretty bargain. 我想大家应该都听到他们学校的这个校园的生活费，或者是在这个地区的生活费，其实这样子算起来换算我们台币不是太高所以真的大家如果对于这个理工学院有兴趣的科系的同学，请你务必真的要考虑这个学校。这个学校又有好多的这个双联的这个课程，还有一些实际可以实习的机会。Okay, my next question is, what type of the course type or course methods for the master program? Something like is project based, or is the student has to write the thesis before they graduate? What sort of the course look like for the master program?
So for the master program, there is 3 semester classes, 1 semester internship. So during the 3 semester classes, at the end of the semester, there are some exams. So I would say one class, approximately, one class is like 32 hours of class. 2 hours are for the exam, 30 hours are for the teaching. But it's not only teaching in big group, the students cannot interact. Usually in Master 1, it's a bit less practical work. At Master 2, a bit more. In Master 2, it's usually 50%. 50% fundamentals classes, courses, 50% practical labs on the platform, on the computers, on the programming, depending on the master program. And for the last semester, the internship master thesis, there is a master thesis to write. So either the students do an internship in company or on a research lab. There is a thesis to write and to defend, of course.
Okay, sounds pretty reasonable. And also, for a student, they have to probably study or learn in an independent way for the courses as well. So what's kind of the internship opportunity that student can look for? Would the university or institution will help student to match the industry opportunity, or the student just have to find on their own?
So I would say what the Dean of Master would say, that's the responsibility of the students to find an internship. But of course, we never leave the students alone. As we explained you a little bit earlier, the Career Center, this Career Center is composed of 4 persons on campus, and they are here to help the students on the preparatory of the interview, so CV, resume, fake interviews to practice, of course. Also, we have a platform called Job Teaser, where all the offers we have for internship or thesis subject are put in it. And also each professor, so we have one professor responsible for each program. So this professor, they also have some, of course, offer that they receive, some company that they know well, plus some alumni network, some former students. I can talk, for example, for the EPICO one, the Electrical Vehicle Propulsion and Control one. Students that graduated just now got jobs very easily after the program and are already offering the internship for the next students. So we also have this network that works. So students working now are already eager to transmit their thesis. There is something we did not mention that I forgot to add on the presentation. Our students, 85% of them find a job or a PhD within 6 months after graduation.
Wow.
So that's a very good rate.
Yeah.
And I know the students are always eager to have this information. Usually the salary the students get, I would say it in euros because I'm bad with conversion. When master students or engineering students are graduated from Central Nantes, usually, of course, if they've been looking actively for a job, but they can get 30 to 40K directly after their studies. So that's also a good salary to start when you are just graduated. But that's how the network of Central Nantes works as well. We have a well-renowned institute, high ranked in the ranking. We just entered the Shanghai ranking as well. So even being a small engineering school of engineering institute compared to the big one in the world, we enter this ranking right now.
Yeah, I think 85% of graduation and right away to find a job is really, really high. And that means I think the courses at your university or institution is like combined with theory and also practical, so student can really hands-on and also with the full of knowledge and then to go into the industry directly. Okay, my question about the fast track engineering. And you mentioned about for the engineering program, mathematics score or maybe the score is very important from the applicant or from the student. Are there any like specific score that you are looking for, or like what maybe about what score student can apply for the courses?
Thank you for the question. So there is no specific score because the evaluation is really selective. So first, the jury will examine the home university where the student has prepared his bachelor program. So depending on the ranking of the home university, it gives us an idea of the level of the students. And then depending on the ranking of the students within his department, it gives us another idea. So the GPA or any mathematics scores is not required, but the background of the students, the home university, the ranking is the criteria of eligibility that the selection committee is looking at.
Right. So actually student can base on their either the experiences or the score from the university, and then also maybe they have to provide something like the study plan or the CV when they apply.
Yes.
Yeah.
CV, motivation letter, transcripts. So I would say that one of the main criteria would be the academic background. So the transcripts, the mathematics level is really important in the requirements.
Right. So what if the student in the university might be a very like the average score student, something like maybe like 75, only he out of like 100 student. Is there any way that this type of average student can also apply for NATES?
You mean for all the programs?
Yeah, for maybe for the master, for the engineering program.
Okay, so I would say that for the engineering programs, it's a multidisciplinary programs. For the master's programs, they are specialized programs, but for both kind of programs, we need at least 75 of GPA, but very at least. But we would like first to focus more on the background and the excellence of the home university and of the ranking of the student.
I see.
I don't know if I answer your questions.
You do, yes, you do. But I guess when students submit their application and also together with the transcript, I think the university, NATES university, will look through it. And also, so is there any like interview required for the admission?
For all the programs, yes, we may ask interview if the jury want to have more details about the application. It's not automatic interviews.
Right.
It can be.
I see. Yeah, based on the request or something like that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so for the foundation master program, I think that's a very like interesting program, or also maybe a pathway connect like the pathway courses for Taiwanese student, because you have so many courses that really is actually the target or the goal, the subject that Taiwanese government are looking for in the future. For example, the big data, AI, and also the offshore wind, and also, like the engineering courses those are the the top subject for the Taiwanese government, to develop in the next 5 or 10 years. So I guess lots of Taiwanese students might be interesting to apply for your institution. So for the foundation master, is this courses are welcome? So maybe the student are study, like the humanity or social science courses in the university, for the undergraduate in the university, and then they would like to apply for the master with you.
I'm afraid if the background is humanities or economics or any major that is far away for engineering field, I'm afraid it will be very difficult for them to be accepted. The foundation master's program is here to give strong skills in engineering and in English to be admitted in the master's program. So from the beginning, it's better to have an engineering scientific background to be accepted in the foundation master's program than to have all the chances to be accepted on the master's program. The idea of Central Nantes is to help the students. So to give them all the keys, all the ways to lead to the success in their studies, and then to have a good employability.
Yes.
But still, it's an engineering school, so we are looking for engineering backgrounds.
I see. So it's actually a 1 + 1 and it equals like a large of 2 over there. So for the student, the future, yeah, that's great. So 好，那线上的所有 同学或者是今天晚上参加的参与者，你们如果有任何的问题，我相信这个南特这个中央理工学院的课程应该对大家都是非常有帮助，而且课程的内容以及还有申请上面应该对大家来讲都不算是太困难的，所以如果各位还有任何的问题的话，欢迎你写信或者是跟学校的校代保持联系，或者是你也可以将你的问题寄到我们这边来，我们再来提供给学校。I think there are no more questions. So are there any like tips or final words you would like to tell our audience tonight?
Yes. Mary and I, we are working at the International Relations Department. We are working as administrative staff. We are not professors. We are here to support the students and to make good interactions with the professors. So if you need any information, any help, we are not part of the selection jury. So you can ask us all the questions you want. We will help you to get all the information to prepare the applications.
Marie?
If you have any question, really feel free to contact us. There is no specific question, so really for any doubt you have, if you are not sure in which program you wish to apply, the same, contact us. We can help you to decide. I'll give you some tips as well. And hopefully we'll be able to welcome you next September in Nantes.
Thank you, Marie and also Anne-Laure for tonight. Great information tonight. 好，那在现场在线上的各位，如果对于学校的课程以及申请上面有任何的问题，两位校代刚刚都提到了，就是如果他们就是在这里要来协助大家做申请上面，以及还有回答大家的问题。如果大家还有更多的问题，对于课程申请上，以及还有后续的一些其他关于学校的问题，都欢迎大家尽可能的跟学校校代来保持联络，或者是就是寄信来给他们，他们就会尽快的来回复你。好，那我们今天晚上的这个法国南特中央理工学院的说明会就到这里了。你还是可以继续跟校代继续保持提问跟咨询，或者是你可以上我们的脸书，或者是写信给我，我都可以将您的问题转给校代，请他们来解答。那大家可以稍作休息，我们下一场这个EDHEC 北方高等商业学院的说明会马上回来，我们7点45分，請大家再回來。Tonight, thanks again to Marie and also Anne-Laure for
Thank
great
you very much.
information tonight. So we hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.